going on, Star Wars fans? We're back once again, traveling far throughout the galaxy, and today we'll be discussing the possible outcome and theory behind the Knights of Ren and if they will play an essential role in Star Wars Episode 8. Now guys, before we begin, this will be an opinionated video, mainly concerning around and surrounding itself with ideals and theories, so don't misconstrue any of the information provided in this video. So now, let us begin. So, the Knights of Ren were only shown during Rey's Force Vision scene when she picks up Luke Skywalker's lightsaber, and even then we get a very small glimmer of the Knights before cutting away, alongside the Knights being mentioned when brought up by Supreme Leader Snoke. But even at that, the question lingers as to what happened to them. What happened to the Knights of Ren? What are their motives, intentions, and connections to Supreme Leader Snoke and the First Order? Are they alive, or is Kylo Ren truly the last of the Knights of Ren? Now, there are so many questions that follow up to that. How many stand within the ranks of the Knights of Ren? Well, as of right now, we only have confirmation of Kylo Ren being a part of this organization, but even with him being the only one as seen through Rey's vision to hold a lightsaber during that scene, what does that mean for the rest of the members within that order? I mean, does it consist of 5 members, 10 members, 20 members, 50 members? It's unknown to how many Knights of Ren members there are, but only at that we know of Kylo Ren, and he ranks as the master within that group. But the question once again is there another master that resides aside from Kylo Ren within the Knights of Ren? Now, an interesting theory that makes up for this for the existing members of Knights of Ren is perhaps that before the annihilation of the Jedi Academy created by Luke Skywalker, perhaps Kylo Ren converted most of his existing students through force or threats of death. Now, giving the students one of two options: either join him in his crusade to destroy Luke Skywalker or die. Now, its origins may trace back even as far as before Vader's time as a small group of rebellious fighters, or could have possibly have been formed during the fall of the Empire, gathering whatever they could have to continue the legacy of destroying all good throughout the galaxy. Now, it's unclear as to what happened to the Knights of Ren, whether they're still around till this day or if they have been destroyed, but one thing that is certain is that Kylo Ren, who is indeed the master and leader of the Knights, presently exists and is not finished with his agenda. Now, I do believe, in my personal opinion, again, this is only in theory, that the Knights of Ren will be sent out in a merciless hunt to exterminate and kill both Finn, Rey, and Luke Skywalker alongside the Resistance. Now, if that would in fact be ruled out as a possibility, this would mean that both Finn, Rey, Chewie, Luke Skywalker, and the Resistance would go head-to-head against Supreme Leader Snoke and the remnants of the First Order, Kylo Ren, and the Knights of Ren warriors. In fact, if by some chance they were to be destroyed, what better way than to have Finn, Rey, and Luke Skywalker alongside the Resistance be the ones to finish off the Knights of Ren? I believe that Supreme Leader Snoke is the one pulling all the strings behind the scenes, but I'm sure he will be dealt with when his time comes, when he confronts Luke Skywalker and the Resistance. But in terms of the Knights of Ren, only the master is confirmed, that being Kylo Ren. Now, whether or not there are more masters within the Knights of Ren group is unknown, but what we do know as of right now, guys, is the fact that Kylo Ren still is alive and kicking, and we're not entirely too sure as to what happened to the rest of the Knights. I do believe, once again, they are still around. I do believe they're going to make a appearance within, you know, the Star Wars movies that are going to be coming out in the future. But what are your overall thoughts on the Knights of Ren, and what do you think will happen to them leading into Star Wars Episode 8? Do you guys think that, you know, the organization consists of groups of students that were once in a part of Luke Skywalker's academy, or do you guys think that the Knights of Ren are just, you know, Imperials, or just, you know, former Empire members that are now there who have been trained by Kylo Ren and Supreme Leader Snoke? Again, in theory, they could still be out there. They were shown briefly in Star Wars The Force Awakens. Again, that vision being prior to, you know, like Rey being an adult or whatnot. But again, we don't know what happened to them. We do know that, you know, as of right now, Kylo Ren is the only one that wields a lightsaber within that group, because during the flashback, if you guys pause certain scenes, you get to see that he is the only one with the saber in his hand. So does that mean that nobody else is deemed worthy to be a dark side user with a lightsaber, or do you guys think that some other, you know, Knights of Ren members do have lightsabers as well? Comment down below, guys. Once again, thank you all for watching. If you guys are Star Wars fans, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That way, guys, don't miss a single Star Wars episode. If you guys agree with this, if you guys cannot wait to see the next Star Wars movie, then smash that like button. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Be sure to also help share and spread the video. Again, in theory, I do believe the Knights of Ren do consist and make up for most of what's going on within the universe, and I do believe Supreme Leader Snoke has a heavy role within that, because he did mention them to Kylo Ren when he was talking to him and whatnot. But in my personal theory, I do believe that the Knights of Ren will appear in Star Wars Episode 8 to be the so-called bounty hunters to find the remnants of, you know, Finn, Rey, and everyone else. And I do believe they will play a part of being the hunters, but ultimately I do believe they will also be taken down. As for Kylo Ren, I do believe he is deemed to be a worthy opponent, and therefore he will survive the onslaught. But again, we're not entirely too sure as to what their motives are. Their obvious motives back then was to wipe out the Jedi Academy, in which they have done so. But again, guys, let me know what you guys have to say down in the comment section below, guys. Once again, tune in for more. Check out the description below for more Star Wars videos, and I'll be seeing each and every single one of you guys in the next episode. Take it easy, guys. Peace.